Hey there guys, Luke here with the Outdoor Gear Review. I hope you are all doing well. Today for this episode, it is time for a random lunch and chat. Gosh, it feels... turkeys! It feels amazing to be out here at Lone Wolf Mountain. The temperatures are perfect, absolutely perfect. Right now we're looking at about 65 degrees with a slight breeze. Oh man, it couldn't get any better than this right here. Alright, well, I've been here at Lone Wolf Mountain for about 20 minutes now, and since I got here, I've been walking around the property because as soon as I was pulling up the driveway here, I noticed that things are a little bit different. I have a burn barrel down here, which was knocked over. Up here at the top, I have a 55-gallon rain barrel catch, which was also knocked over. So I started investigating what was going on, what had happened, and it's pretty obvious that one of the neighbors, their cows, have gotten through the fence and have just roamed the property, just knocking things over. Even in the shed, I have this big cast iron stove and totally rearranged everything in there, so that's pretty funny. There's cow crap everywhere. Very busy. Luckily, I like the smell of cows, personally. I don't mind their crap or anything like that. Cow patties. It's the smell of the country, you know what I mean? Alright. It is time to eat. Time for a delicious sandwich made by the one and only Susie. Thank you very much, love. Sandwiches are always better when they're made by somebody else. But I'm out here today at Lone Wolf Mountain. It is time to do some filming. Also some gear testing as well. In a minute, I will show you guys all the gear inside of this pack. Also, I'm going to do a little bit of shooting today, a little bit of target practice. Man, I love it. Every single time that I come out here, I'm going to make it a point to bring a different gun and to do a little bit of shooting. It's been so long since I've been able to get out, do some target practicing. Yeah, it's a good excuse to do so. So if you guys are interested in that sort of thing, I will put all the shooting at the end of the video. So if you're interested, you can watch it. If you're not interested, you can move on. How about that? Good sandwich. Inside of the bag here, I have lots of gear, which I'm going to shoot videos for, reviews in other words. I have a couple products which I'm testing out. I also have a tarp because I'm shooting a new video. I'm shooting a video for a new tarp setup for you guys who like that sort of thing. Also, I have some quick backpacking tips in regards to organizing your gear on the cheap, very inexpensive route to go. Yeah, all sorts of things to do, all sorts of things to show. It's pretty cool. Alright, I guess I'll go ahead and take a break from eating my delicious sandwich here to show you all some gear that I'm testing out, that I'm also shooting videos for. Right here is a hooped bivvy, and this is from AquaQuest. So basically I'm going to set this up for the first time today. As you can see there, kind of looks like a Black Diamond product, a little bit. Pretty lightweight too, not bad. Right here, I have a wood-burning stove. And guys, this thing's very inexpensive, high quality, and it works really, really well. Now, just recently, we showed off the BioLite wood stove, which, not very good, and was very expensive, right around 100 bucks. Not this. This is less than $30. Stainless steel. You guys will see this thing soon. It's pretty awesome. Right here is the Toaks titanium pot. Might as well make some coffee while I'm doing a demonstration of this stove. Recently, I did an episode of my favorite gear. Well, this is part 2. And it's right here. It's a surprise. I can't tell you what it is. Coming up soon, though. You guys have already seen this, the Boreal 21 saw. Continuing to test this out. Tarp. Bushcraft USA tarp. Fairly inexpensive for what you get. Not the very best of quality, but it will definitely do the job at a pretty good price. Also, very large. With a tarp this large, you could do a ton of different setups. And if you're interested in this tarp, I do have a video on it, so just do a search for Bushcraft USA tarp on my channel. Many people ask me what I use to protect my tent from the ground, from sticks and so on. This is my ground sheet, my ground fly, whatever you want to call it. It's just a very thin, very strong piece of plastic. It's extremely lightweight, very inexpensive, and yeah, I mean, it lasts forever. So that video is coming up soon. I'm going to take a bite out of my sandwich and then grab the gun, which I will be shooting later on today. All right. So the rifle is a Mosin Nagant. I don't remember what year this one is. I have lots and lots of these. So here you go. That is a beautiful gun. I don't have the bandana on it right now. It's at the house. Whew. Very, very good condition. 7.62 by 54R. Let's see, what's the year? This is a 1926. And look at that condition. Look at that. It's gorgeous. Beautiful gun. It's incredibly short though. That's the only thing I don't like about it, is that it's a really short rifle. Look at the size of that. It's almost as tall as I am. I couldn't imagine carrying this thing into battle, could you? It's a piece of history right here. It really is. Used in World War I, used in World War II. The Viet Cong were known to carry this. North Korea. Very clean. Very, very clean. Nicely oiled. It kicks pretty good. You know, not super duper hard, but it's nice to have the pad on it. I have enough ammunition here to shoot for a while. What do you guys think? It has been a long time since I fired one of these bad boys. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I wonder how much these rifles go for these days. I bought this one along with a lot of other ones. Like I said, I own a lot of these Mosin Nagants. I bought them back when they cost about 80 bucks, all different years, models. They're just fantastic guns. For 80 bucks, you couldn't buy a better deer rifle than this right here. This is fantastic. The weather the last couple of days has been phenomenal. 60s, even some 70s. Very little rain. I do want some rain though. Things are kind of dry. But still, the ground is full of water. The thing is that it's just not falling from the sky at the moment. All of the wet weather springs are still running, so that's pretty good. Now when it comes to overnight adventures, there is a new overnight adventure coming up. I will post the intro here in the next day or so you guys can look forward to that. That's going to be pretty awesome. That was a fun trip. That was winter's last hurrah, along with a cool story about 2 wolves. Very, very cool. That's a fun trip. It definitely did not end the way that I expected, and you will see in that video what happens. Winter's last hurrah was pretty awesome though. It snowed like a son of a gun. It was great. Now, talking about winter's last hurrah, before I went out and shot this overnight trip in the snowstorm, there was a previous quick little clipper that came through. And so my brother and I, we start out hiking this one night. And we know that it's supposed to be snowing, and it's not doing anything really. Stars are out. So we start hiking, we're doing a night hike, and we're seeing flashes off in the distance. And I mean, it was cold. It was probably about 20 degrees that night. So for that to be a thunderstorm, thunder snow, would be very, very uncommon. So we keep on walking. I guess this is a story now all of a sudden. But we're hiking along probably an hour into our walk. Crash! Thunder! Boom! Right on top of us, right? The clouds have rolled in while we were in the forest hiking. And we are in the middle of a thunderstorm. But it's not rain, it's snow. It was an incredible thunderstorm, thunder snow event. It was absolutely amazing, and it was right on top of us. It probably snowed 2 inches in about 30 minutes. The winds were up to 40 miles an hour. I mean, it was on. It was intense. With the snow coming down that hard and the winds blowing that hard, I mean, it would hit us right in the face. So we had to walk like this, guarding our eyes because it would just hit us, man. It would sting. You couldn't see 1 foot in front of your face. You really couldn't. I mean, it was the slowest hike, but it was the most incredible hike all at the same time. I've experienced thunder snow before, but usually, you know, I mean, it's like heavy snow, 1 clap of thunder, and that's it. Not with this storm. We were in a thunderstorm with snow. I've never experienced anything to that extent before. It was absolutely amazing. Yeah, it lasted a long time. More lightning and thunder than I could possibly count. It was just on. We were walking along in this heavy snow. The lightning flashes. I mean, it was right on top of us. I look at my brother and I'm like, oh, and it's like, pow! You know, the thunder, the ground is rumbling. And, sorry about cussing there. Anyway, I told my brother, I was like, dude, I could get struck by lightning right here, and I can get killed, and I would go out a very happy man. Who gets killed in a thunder snow event? That's a cool way to go out. But luckily, that didn't happen. I didn't die. My brother's fine too. So yeah, all is right in the world. It was just a very, very cool event. What about you all? Have you guys experienced anything really awesome weather-wise lately? Anybody experienced any thunder snow? Alright guys, well, I got work to do. I need to get to filming. So I'm going to go ahead, finish up my sandwich, and I will bring you all back when it's time to do some shooting. See you in a minute. Okay guys, let's do some shooting. It has been an awesome day. I feel like I've been on vacation even though I've been working the entire time. Okay guys, the odds are pretty darn good that I have not shot this gun. So, yeah, I'm not sure about accuracy. Let's just have fun with it, shall we? I don't have any stripper clips. Okay. Oh yeah, got it. Can't tell. Oh yeah. All right. Okay. Not bad, not bad. 3 off target, 2 on target from about 60 feet away. You know, one of the problems is that I can't really see when I actually hit the target. Yeah, I can barely see when I hit the white part of the paper because I'm so far away. But, yeah, not too shabby. Let's do some more. So we got 3 on the outside, 2 there in the middle. Hopefully you can see that right there. All right. Let's load that up again, shall we? This gun really is a lot of fun. Now, the value for the money for these guns, it really is just awesome. Now, of course, that is assuming that you can still buy them for around $100. I'll have to look into that whenever I get home, because I'm not sure. But let me get my ears on. Let's shoot some more. Oh yeah, I definitely like the Nagant. Not bad at all. What do you guys think about it? I've been thinking about ordering a replacement stock, make it a little bit more tactical. I don't know, maybe, we'll see. At some point in time, I'd like to get one of the carbine versions. It's a whole lot smaller. That thing is huge. That is a huge gun. Oh. All right, guys. Well, I want to thank you all for joining me for this episode of the Outdoor Gear Review. I wish you all well. I hope you all have a great day. Everybody take care. Of course, for everything involving the outdoors, stay here with the Outdoor Gear Review. Strength and honor.